Listen to this. The misconception that transformed the descendants of Africans who arrived in North America into African Americans. Historians long believed that process in the Creole lost their African heritage. But since Melvin J. Hifkowitz published The Myth of the Negro's Past in 1941, scholars have found many African legacies, not only in African American culture, but in American culture in general. The second generation of African descendants in North America did lose their parentage to native languages and their ethnic identities as Igbos, Angolans, and Gambians, but they retained their generalized Western culture and heritage and passed it on to their descendants. Among those, a major elements of their heritage were the family structure of notions of kinship, religion, concepts, practices, African words, models of expression, music styles and instruments, cooking methods and foods, and folk literature and folk art. Facts. So that just shows you not only in, African American culture is it African, but American culture in general. So America is working on an African concept because we built America, Africans, period. Listen to it now. The preservation of West African descended families was the basis of African American culture because most Africans who was imported from British colonies during the late 17 and 1800s were male blacks, females in that era could not have been wives and children. It was not until the transatlantic slave trade decided briefly during the 1750s that sexations became more balanced in African American families, beginning to flourish. Without family life, black people could not have maintained much of the African as they did. So, even though we went through the whole process of book breaking and slavery or whatnot, we still retain majority of African culture. Period. And the foods, and the art, and the languages that we speak, a lot of it is African. A lot of it is African language, period. If you look at the English language, it got a mix between Spanish, French, African, Arabic, Greek, Roman. So even the English language is nothing but where they done went around the world and picked up parts of people different languages that they could understand. So that's why the black people in America speak English. The blacks in South America speak Spanish or whatnot. So because they was conquered by Cortez and them, period. And we was conquered John Hawkins and them and all that. So we know who we are. So it's the aboriginals on trial. That's period. And y'all got to prove that y'all the aboriginals. I don't know how you gonna do that when you say everything fake, the whole world fake, but you out here in the world putting all this fake shit in your hair, all in your food, and you send your babies to school. But you say everything fake, even education fake. But you gonna wake your baby right up in the morning and send them right to school to learn some fake shit. Nigga, get out of here. Y'all just trying to prove a fake ass